to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amber Denise. If you have subscribed, then welcome back. So today, guys, we're going to do something a little different, okay? This Sunday is not going to be talking about my sister locks, but by the way, my girls are looking good. I got a little hat the other day, and I thought it would be cute. I'm getting to the point where I'm slowly trying to accessorize my locks a little bit, guys, but nothing too dramatic. So yeah. But this video is not about my sister locks. This video is going to be about self-care, and it's going to be about mental health, and it's going to be about the things that I do to try to keep my mental health intact, okay? I am a mom. I have a career. I work with students who come with their own set of baggage and trauma that I have to try to break through in order to help them be the best version of them. I deal with outside things in the world around me, you know, so there are some things that I make sure that I keep close so that way my mental does not go off the wall, okay? And I am going to start talking more about mental health on this channel just because I feel like it is very important to talk about mental health on this channel. And I really, really hope that you all will join me and enjoy these videos just as much as you enjoy my sister lot videos. So we're going to go ahead and get started, okay? And I have my notes here so you guys see. I have a prayer journal by a young lady that's from my city. Her name is April, and she is a hairstylist. She goes by the name of April Divastyles. I'll tag her in my video. She does not know I'm doing this. This is not sponsored, but she came out with this prayer journal a couple of years ago, and I bought one, and I thought it was so cool. So I have my notes in here, and that's another thing that I'm going to talk about too, like journaling and things like that. So getting started. All right, so the first thing that I do to stay grounded and keep my mental health intact is prayer. I know you guys are going to be like, okay, here we go, it's one of those videos, but no, seriously, prayer definitely keeps me grounded, keeps my mental health intact. I pray every morning before me and my children leave. I pray at night. I pray throughout the day. Like, I'm a random prayer person, okay? If I'm in a situation where I'm feeling like things get ready to get a little hot and heated, like upset wise, I will pray. Right? I've done that. I've gone into a place and I've had to literally stop where I was and just pray. And I promise you, in me doing that, I literally felt the anger, the heat just leave my body sometimes. I've had to pray about situations where people have made me upset, and I felt the hurt or the pain or the annoyance from those people leave my body. So yes, number one is going to be prayer, okay? And these are in order from most important to kind of least, but they're all things that I do. So number one, prayer. And to go along with prayer, I have belief, okay? So it's one thing to pray. You know, we know what prayer is. Prayer is basically getting on your knees and just talking to God or asking for things. And a lot of people look at it like asking for things and, you know, stuff like that. But there is a level of belief that comes with that prayer that you need in order for it to be right, to make it work, okay? Some people might even call this manifesting. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't believe in manifesting, but it's a lot of things that I have kind of gotten away from since I've kind of gotten on my walk with God. So like, I'm a big universe person, you know, the universe and manifesting. Now I'm more God, prayer. So these things I think look a lot alike to a lot of people. It's just they just kind of label it differently. But like I said, because of my belief now in my walk, you're going to hear God come out my mouth instead of the universe. You're going to hear prayer come out my mouth instead of manifestation. But it is kind of like, again, praying and believing that it's going to happen. And not just praying and believing, but actually doing too. Okay? I know a lot of times for a lot of people, including myself, the doing part can be the hardest, but that's the most important part. You have to get up. You have to make it happen. Okay? And I'll share this with you all. I am in the process of applying for grad schools. I'm not going to say where yet. I actually have already been accepted to one. And that process for me, this grad school that I'm applying to right now, guys, has been the hardest thing for me, okay? And it's not a regular application where you just send in some information, send in some transcripts. I've had to write personal statements. I have another statement that I have to write. I've had to get recommendations. I've had to get people proofread my statements that I had to send to this university. So it has been a lot on me just because it has been 12 years since I have been in undergrad. Yes, I graduated undergrad in 2010. So this December makes 12 years since I've been out of undergrad, and that process it was just something to get used to. But not only have I been praying about it, but I've been believing that God wants me on the path that I'm on, which is why I'm even going back to school. And I've been just doing the work, putting in the work, getting these applications in, calling different universities before I even started putting applications in, calling universities, trying to see who has my program, pricing, all of this stuff, okay? And even with the pricing, just believing that he's gonna make that work out too, because we all know master college is not cheap. But when you get out here, you get into the like advanced degree world, you really see how cheap that it's not, okay? So prayer, belief. Number 3, gratitude. I have been learning to be grateful for every little thing in my life. Not just the things that you think people could be grateful for, like the money, the cars, the material things, the things that you can't take with you when you're dead, the people in your life that do good things and make you feel good all the time. It's easy to be grateful for that stuff. But these past few months has really shown me that you need to be grateful for even the little things, even the things that you might not necessarily want. Because sometimes it isn't the things that you don't want, those are the things that give you what you really need. So people leaving your life, people, jobs going away, things changing for the worse in your mindset might actually be for your better. So I've just learned to just be grateful to God for that. Even down to not having finances the way that I want to have finances. I've just learned, but I still have everything I need, God. Thank you. And this was a month ago, I was in a situation, and I'm just being fully transparent, where I was just financially dang, your girl done found herself in a rut. But even in that rut, I had to still look around, and I'm like, I have everything I need. My children are still fed, my home is still paid for, nothing that I needed was in jeopardy. It was more of a want thing in that sense. But anywho, not going to get too deep into that, but prayer, belief, gratitude goes a long way for me and my mental health. Number 4, and I'm looking because I can't, not comparing myself to others. That is a very, very, very unhealthy thing that I think we do as society, especially given the times that we're in right now, because we are in some very crazy times. We are definitely in times where people want to compare themselves to the next. Social media, all of this stuff just makes you look at what you're doing or not doing and feel like you should be doing more, if that makes sense. I don't do that. No, Amber does not do that. I will look at myself and say, all right, Amber, you could be doing more. But looking at other people and saying it, or looking at what other people have and saying, oh, I need this and need that, or I'm this age, so by this age I should have that according to this, or oh, she's only 25, oh my gosh, look at what she has, I'm so old and I don't do that, because it's very unhealthy, and what God has for you is for you, okay? And I apologize if I'm looking all over the place. I was trying to figure out where I should be looking, but what God has for you is for you. That's always been my thing. That's always going to be my thing. That's something that I'm going to raise my children to believe. Whether it be a relationship, a friendship, money, material stuff, anything that he has for you, it is for you, not anybody else. Okay? So you walking around comparing yourself, you're walking around feeling down on yourself, it's not going to really help you. Okay? And honestly, I do believe too, if it's things that you want, going back to that prayer, belief, and work, make it happen. We don't need to sit around and feel down on ourselves about what we don't have. Just make it happen. And if you can't make it happen, try to see another way. It might be a situation where you are approaching it the wrong way, or you are thinking about it the wrong way. Or it might be some steps that you might need to go through in order to get you there. But don't think that it's impossible. okay? Don't just get down on yourself, because I know that can drain the hell out of your mental health as well. So I don't compare myself to others at all. I'm my own competition. Now I do have mentors. I do have, especially my loctician, as I mentioned before, is a mentor. But I don't look at what she has and say, "Ooh, I want that." I look at her and say, "Okay, so I see how she got that." You know, and then I pray about it, because if it's for me, God, then I need you to help me get on a path to get that, or to get myself in a certain type of area. But I never look at somebody else and say, I should be doing that, you know, or I'm a bum because I'm not doing that or whatever. So don't compare yourself to others. It's just an unhealthy mental thing. Number 5, I have laughter. So I am definitely someone who loves to laugh. I'm goofy, I'm corny, I'm quirky. I will play a game. I like to play the games, PS5s and all that stuff with, you know, with my man. And I'm just that person. You know, I will sit in the car and sing 90s R&B with you. I will just call you to just talk about a random joke. We can watch Family Guy. Like, I am so goofy. But at the same time, I'm also serious. You know, when it's time to handle business and take care of my family and my children and things that need to be done, it's going to get done. It's not going to be a thing of like, oh, I'm so silly and all over the place that I don't know how to handle business, you know. But to me, laughter is literally medicine. It literally will make your mood. Like, I have been in the moment of crying, like talking to my baby, and I've been crying about something, and, you know, he'll say something and make me laugh, and I feel better. Or I'll just, like, a little bit of the heaviness will kind of lift with a laugh or something like that. So definitely do not sleep on laughter. Yeah, you know, just taking the time out for you. That's another thing. And I wanted to take the time. Let me see how much time we got in this video. We got, 12 minutes. Okay. So I wanted to take the time, and that's how I'm going to close us out today. And I wanted to plug a Black-owned business, speaking of laughter and just taking the time for you. And I ordered all of these coloring books from this Black-owned business called Entrepreneurs Color 2. Definitely going to put the information in the description box below. But I ordered all of these coloring books, adult coloring books. And I wanted to tell you guys about it. And she has a cute little card. It's like a cute little, her name is Latoya Nicole. And she has like this cute little debit card. And on the back it has her her business, her name and everything, and how you can follow her. I'm going to definitely put her information in the description box. But from her, I ordered not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 coloring books, adult coloring books. And I ordered a prayer journal for myself, another one. And I ordered these cute color pencils called Shades, where the color pencils, they are basically the different shades of brown. And every color pencil actually is named after someone, more of a name. So like the black name is Keisha. It's so cute. I love how they named like female names. This brown is called Ebony, Precious, Jada, Nia, Diamond. So she named these color pencils after, you know, Black and brown women, you know, names that we would typically hear in the African American community. What's this one? Dia, Toya, Letitia. You know, and these are all the coloring pencils, guys. Every shade of brown and tan that you could find that we come in. I even found my color. I think I am more of a Letitia when it comes to my skin complexion. So I just thought that was pretty dope. And I definitely wanted to close my video out just plugging this business, because this is self-care, guys. This is self-care. This could look like self-care for somebody, okay? This goes along with the laughter. This goes along with the exercising. This goes along with just taking that mental woosah, Okay. And again, I'm gonna plug her Instagram information, and so you can go to her page and go to her website and see what the books look like. But like, I ordered this one for my daughter, Mommy and Me, and inside of the book it is cute little like pages. So like, this is like a cute little page of a girl and her mom at like a party, or no, they like they're at the movies or something, watching a 3D movie, and you could color that. This is for my daughter. I got her this, and I got her own like shades because my daughter likes art. And like, this is Colors of Hope. This is a Christian coloring book that I definitely jumped on. And all of these coloring books were like $9.99, guys. Like, not even expensive at all. This is women of business, so you're gonna find boutique owners, real estate agents, bloggers, I think a hairstylist. It kind of gives you an example of like some of the pictures you can color. This one I thought was so dope. This was an 80s ladies one that I'm definitely gonna have fun coloring. And this one is just a regular self-care coloring book where you'll color stuff like what you see on the front. So her just like sitting in the tub, chilling, rocking out, you know. So yeah. But yeah. So that's it for this week's video, guys. Oh, and the prayer journal. I ordered the prayer journal because it actually has like things in it that you can, like, you know, prayers that you can write, devotionals and things like that. And I do want to get into doing more devotionals and stuff. So I definitely ordered that. But yeah, guys, that is my self-care video. This video is a lot longer than my normal Sister Lot videos, but I hope that it definitely can help somebody. If you know somebody that's struggling with mental health or struggling just with self-care in general, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and share this with them, because I definitely want this message to just get out there. Okay, we living in some real tough times, and outside of going to see a therapist and things like that, these are things that I feel like you could do that don't cost you a dime. Praying doesn't cost you a dime. Meditating doesn't cost you a dime. Just finding some type of peace, like I did with the coloring books, doesn't really cost you too much. Because like I said, one book was $9.99. You know, so a lot of times I think we think the bigger scale when it comes to mental health, like the therapies and vacations and things that just might not be doable depending on your circumstances. But I just want you to know that it is a way that you could deal with that. You know, we don't know just how important our mental health is sometimes until it's too late. And I'm not going to get deep, but just the young lady who, you know, committed suicide, the beautiful beauty queen that I just heard about committing suicide, that kind of hurt me. That kind of stuck with me. Not that I knew her, but just the fact that that beautiful young lady, listening to her story, decided that that was the only way that she could go. You know, so I definitely wanted to make this video, and I hope it helps somebody. There will be more mental health videos coming, so I hope you guys enjoyed this one. But until next time, Amber Denise.